Last time you were here, we painted 2 papers with watercolor paints, one with warm colors and one with cool colors. We also painted a background with splatter paints to look like stars.
Today we will get our watercolor paintings back first. Then we will trace circles onto them. You don't have to use the stencils, but you can use them to make your circles look really nice. You can use stencils and tape rolls to trace different sizes of circles. Make sure to get one big piece that can look like the sun, and then do different sizes for the other planets. You might notice that there are some planets that look more like cool colors and some that are more warm colors when we look at them on a diagram.
It is okay to trim your circles after you have cut them out. Earth is more of a cool color when we look at it on a diagram. I was trying to choose a piece specifically for planet Earth that had green and blue showing. There's my planet Earth.
The next thing is probably my favorite part, adding chalk pastel to each planet and rubbing it with my finger to blend it in. That makes each planet look like it has a shadow because on one side, the sun is sending its sun's rays to the planet to illuminate it. But on the other side, there's a shadow. That's how we can see that these planets are three-dimensional. You might notice that I am coloring back and forth around the side of the planet with the chalk. I am coloring in a crescent shape, kind of like the shape of the moon when it is just a little curvy sliver in the sky. You don't need to add any shading to the sun because the sun is a burning hot ball of gas. It does not have a shadow on one side. It is creating the shadow on the other planets. Next step is to arrange all of the planets and the sun onto the background paper. Before you have it glued on, make sure that the light part of the shadow is facing towards the sun. The shadow should be on the opposite side of the planet from the sun because the sun is creating that shadow. I am using lots of overlapping to show that some planets are closer to the sun and some planets are farther away, so they are in outer space, but they are behind some of the other planets if I am looking at them from the sun. Some planets are not overlapping, and that's okay. I was finding that liquid glue worked best for this project. When I was using glue stick, it really wasn't sticking down enough. When you are done with your liquid glue, put your picture on the drying rack. We will finish adding other chalk colors next time when the glue is dry. If there is still liquid glue on your paper when we're drawing on the picture with chalk, it might ruin the chalk. So we'll have to wait until your picture is dry.
Remember your name and class code. Have fun. Bye.